Welcome to Daily Global Motivation, the sanctuary where your strength awakens, your courage rises, and your destiny sharpens with every word you hear. Today you are stepping into a transformation of confidence, belief, and inner power inspired by the journey of J.K. Rowling, a woman who rose from struggle, doubt, and darkness to create a magical world that touched millions across the globe. This message is for every person who has ever felt unseen, unheard, underestimated, or uncertain of their own potential. This is for you if you've ever doubted your worth, questioned your dreams, or wondered whether your life could transform into something extraordinary. Stay with this message until the very end, because the belief you ignite today will be the spark that changes your entire future. Before we begin, make sure you subscribe to Daily Global Motivation so you never miss another message that strengthens your purpose and feeds your spirit. Smash that like button to declare that you are ready to rise. Drop a comment sharing one dream you refuse to give up on, because writing it anchors your intention and sends a signal to the universe that you are ready. And share this message with someone who needs hope, courage, and belief today. Now take a breath, prepare your heart, open your mind, and let this be the moment where everything shifts, because your transformation begins right now. Believing in yourself begins with embracing your story, because every chapter of your life has shaped the strength that lives inside you. J.K. Rowling's rise began during one of the darkest periods of her life, when loneliness, struggle, and uncertainty tried to suffocate her spirit. You must understand that your experiences, both painful and powerful, are not signs of weakness, but signs of resilience. Every obstacle you have survived is proof of your capacity to rise. You must recognize that your scars are not symbols of defeat. They are symbols of courage. Your story matters because it contains the moments, evidence that you are capable of rising again and again. And once you honor your story, you unlock a belief in yourself that becomes unshakable. Believing in yourself requires embracing your imagination, because imagination is the birthplace of transformation. J.K. Rowling transformed her world by first transforming her inner world, building entire universes in her mind long before they came to life on paper. You must give yourself permission to dream boldly, vividly, and unapologetically. Imagination is not childish, it is powerful. You must visualize the life you want, even when your reality does not yet match it. Your mind is the soil where your future is planted. You must nurture your ideas, your visions, and your dreams. Imagination breaks the limits that fear tries to place on you. When you imagine something greater, you begin to feel something greater. You must understand that your imagination is the map to your destiny. What you picture consistently becomes what you pursue courageously. You must protect your imagination from negativity, doubt, and discouragement. And once your imagination becomes your compass, believing in yourself becomes effortless, because you already see the greatness inside you. To believe in yourself like J.K. Rowling, you must learn to turn pain into purpose, because your darkest moments often reveal your strongest gifts. Rowling wrote her masterpiece during a time of emotional struggle, poverty, loneliness, and uncertainty, yet she allowed her pain to fuel her creativity rather than destroy her spirit. You must recognize that the challenges you face are not trying to break you, but trying to awaken you. Pain sharpens your clarity. Pain strengthens your spirit. Pain deepens your understanding of who you are and what matters. You must learn to transform your setbacks into stepping stones. Your pain holds the power to shape your destiny if you allow it to teach you rather than defeat you. When life hurts, your inner strength rises to meet the challenge. You must stop fearing pain and start learning from it with courage. Purpose grows from every obstacle you overcome. You must turn hardship into fuel, doubt into motivation, and disappointment into drive. And once you transform your pain into purpose, believing in yourself becomes your natural state. Believing in yourself requires embracing the unknown, because magic lives where certainty ends. J.K. Rowling had no guarantee her story would succeed, she only had hope. vision, and courage, you, too, must learn to walk into the unknown with faith rather than fear. The unknown is not your enemy. It is your gateway to miracles. You must understand that clarity grows through action, not hesitation. You must move forward even when you don't know every step. The unknown is where growth happens, where breakthroughs occur, and where destiny unfolds. You must trust that your effort will eventually meet opportunity. The unknown trains your courage, sharpens your instincts, and expands your limits. You must see uncertainty as the landscape of potential rather than the territory of danger. Every step into the unknown makes you stronger, braver, and wiser. And once you embrace the unknown, believing in yourself becomes less of a choice and more of a necessity. To believe in yourself like Rowling, you must learn to silence your doubt, because doubt is the voice that kills dreams before they begin. J.K. Rowling carried doubts, fears, and insecurities, but she chose to write anyway, to create anyway, to believe anyway. You must learn that doubt will always speak, but it does not have to lead. You must train your mind to replace fear with truth. Doubt whispers weakness, but truth reminds you of your strength. You must stop accepting every negative thought as reality. Your mind produces thoughts, but you decide which ones define you. Doubt shows up to test your commitment, not to limit your destiny. You must answer your doubt with action. Every action builds confidence, and confidence silences doubt. You must remind yourself daily that your potential is far greater than your fear. And once you silence your doubt, believing in yourself becomes the foundation of your transformation. Believing in yourself requires embracing your uniqueness, because your individuality is your superpower. J.K. Rowling did not try to write like anyone else. She leaned fully into her own magical voice. You must stop comparing your path to others and start celebrating what makes you different. Your uniqueness is not a flaw, it is your advantage. You must understand that no one else on earth has your combination of experiences, skills, ideas, and vision. Your uniqueness makes you irreplaceable. You must stop shrinking yourself to fit into places where you are meant to stand out. The world doesn't need another copy, it needs the originality that exists only inside you. You must embrace your quirks, your passions, and your strengths. You must honor the qualities that set you apart. When you embrace your uniqueness, your confidence grows automatically because you stand firmly in who you truly are. And once you accept that you are meant to be different, believing in yourself becomes natural and empowering. Believing in yourself requires nurturing your creativity, because creativity is the energy that connects your inner world to your outer results. J.K. Rowling created from imagination, emotion, and courage, allowing creativity to guide her toward destiny. You must give yourself space to create without judgment or pressure. Creativity unlocks possibilities you never noticed. You must explore, write, draw, speak, build, or design without fear of imperfection. Creativity is the voice of your soul expressing its brilliance. You must allow yourself to play, experiment, and dream freely. Creativity breaks mental barriers. It invites inspiration. It awakens passion. You must listen to your creative impulses even when they seem strange or risky. Creativity leads you to the ideas that change your life and the lives of others. And once creativity becomes part of your daily growth, believing in yourself becomes effortless because you recognize your own genius. Believing in yourself like Rowling requires acknowledging your worth even when life tries to diminish it. J.K. Rowling faced rejection after rejection, but she refused to believe she was unworthy of success. You must remind yourself every day that your worth is not defined by your circumstances. Your worth is not determined by opinions, rejections, failures, or setbacks. You are worthy simply because you exist with purpose and potential. You must begin treating yourself as someone valuable, powerful, and capable. When you acknowledge your worth, you rise with confidence. You stop apologizing for your dreams. You stop shrinking your voice. You stop questioning your place in the world. Your worth is permanent, not conditional. And once you embrace your worth, believing in yourself becomes a natural expression of self-respect. To believe in yourself like J.K. Rowling, you must cultivate resilience, because resilience is the bridge between struggle and success. Rowling survived poverty, loss, depression, and rejection, yet she rose because resilience led her forward when everything else tried to pull her back. You must develop the resilience to rise after every setback. Resilience teaches you that you are stronger than anything you face. You must keep going even when progress is invisible. You must stand strong even when your heart feels heavy. Resilience transforms pain into power and loss into wisdom. You must embrace every challenge as preparation for your next victory. When you cultivate resilience, you unlock a power within
you that fear cannot break. Resilience makes you unstoppable. And once resilience becomes your foundation, believing in yourself becomes your identity. Believing in yourself requires understanding that failure is not the end, because failure is often the beginning of your greatest transformation. J.K. Rowling faced multiple rejections from publishers, yet
she refused to let failure redefine her destiny. You must view failure not as proof of inadequacy, but as evidence of courage. Every failure means you tried, you learned, and you evolved. You must treat failure as a teacher, not an enemy. Failure sharpens your judgment, strengthens your resilience, and deepens your wisdom. You must stop fearing failure, because the lessons it provides are priceless. Failure
redirects you toward better opportunities and stronger decisions. You must learn to rise quickly, adapt boldly, and continue forward with renewed strength. You are not defined by how many times you fall, but by how many times you rise. Failure is a chapter, not your story. You must welcome it, learn from it, and keep moving with determination. And once failure becomes your stepping stone, believing in yourself becomes unbreakable.
Believing in yourself requires consistent courage, because courage allows you to act even when fear tries to stop you. J.K. Rowling wrote courageously despite fear, despite struggle, despite doubt. You must understand that courage does not eliminate fear. Courage moves with fear and rises above it. Courage is choosing to act even when your hands shake. You must step forward even when the outcome is uncertain. Courage builds confidence. Courage strengthens your spirit. Courage opens doors that fear keeps shut. You must train yourself to act courageously in small ways every day, so that you build the inner fire needed for the larger battles. Courage is a skill, not a gift. You must nurture it, practice it, and depend on it. When courage becomes your anchor, fear loses its power. And once courage becomes your habit, believing in yourself becomes the only path you know. Believing in yourself like Rowling requires embracing your imagination as a source of power, because imagination sparks creativity, hope, and possibility. J.K. Rowling built entire worlds in her mind before the world ever accepted her talent. You must give yourself permission to dream beyond your environment. Your imagination is limitless, but only if you allow it to flourish. You must visualize your dreams until you feel them with absolute certainty. Imagination gives shape to the future you haven't yet lived. You must nurture your creativity as if it were a sacred part of your identity. Imagination inspires you to act with purpose. It helps you see opportunities hidden in the shadows of uncertainty. You must protect your imagination from negativity and fear. When your imagination becomes strong, your belief becomes stronger. And once your imagination becomes your guide, your transformation becomes inevitable. Believing in yourself begins with choosing self-compassion, because how you speak to yourself determines how far you rise. J.K. Rowling fought through self-doubt, but she learned to show herself patience, kindness, and grace. You must stop tearing yourself down and begin lifting yourself up. You must be gentle with your heart, especially in moments of struggle. Self-compassion builds emotional resilience. It encourages healing, strengthens confidence, and inspires growth. You must forgive yourself for past mistakes and embrace your imperfections. Self-compassion allows you to move forward without shame or regret. You must treat yourself as someone deserving of love, support, and belief. Your inner voice must become your protector, not your enemy. And once you master self-compassion, believing in yourself becomes a natural extension of inner love. Believing in yourself requires shifting your narrative, because the story you tell yourself shapes the life you live. J.K. Rowling rewrote her internal story from hopelessness to purpose, from pain to magic, from struggle to triumph. You must rewrite your internal script so it reflects the life you want to create. Your narrative must empower your dreams, not sabotage them. You must replace "I can't" with "I will." "I'm not enough" with "I am capable." And "I'm stuck" with "I'm evolving." Your mind believes the story you repeat most. You must write a story of strength, resilience, courage, and possibility. Narrative controls perspective, and perspective shapes reality. You must become the author of your own destiny. And once you shift your narrative, believing in yourself becomes the truth you live every day. Believing in yourself requires embracing solitude, because silence allows your spirit to speak loudly. J.K. Rowling wrote many of her early ideas alone, using solitude to activate her imagination. You must learn to find peace in quiet moments. Solitude gives you space to reflect, create, and connect with your purpose. You must use solitude as a tool, not a punishment. Solitude brings clarity. Solitude strengthens intuition. Solitude reveals your deepest desires. You must spend time with yourself to understand your dreams and fears. Solitude allows your inner voice to grow stronger. You must learn to trust that voice. When solitude becomes your sanctuary, you no longer fear being alone. And once solitude empowers you, believing in yourself becomes effortless, because you finally hear your inner truth. Believing in yourself like Rowling requires protecting your dreams from negativity, because not everyone will understand or support your vision. J.K. Rowling faced skeptics and critics, yet she protected her story like something sacred. You must do the same. Protect your dreams from those who lack imagination. Protect your goals from those who fear change. Protect your purpose from those who project their limitations onto you. You must learn to walk away from toxic voices. Negativity drains belief, but boundaries protect it. You must surround yourself with people who uplift your spirit and fuel your growth. Protecting your dreams is an act of strength, not selfishness. And once you guard your dreams with intention, believing in yourself becomes unstoppable. Believing in yourself requires mastering persistence, because persistence transforms fragile dreams into unbreakable realities. J.K. Rowling continued writing even when life felt impossible, and her persistence became the foundation of her legacy. You must learn to keep going even when progress is slow, when results are invisible, and when doubt is loud. Persistence separates those who dream from those who achieve. You must commit to your journey with unwavering consistency. Persistence builds mastery, and mastery builds confidence. You must ignore discouragement and continue moving forward with determination. Persistence turns small efforts into massive victories over time. You must become someone who does not quit. And once persistence becomes your identity, believing in yourself becomes your lifelong strength. Believing in yourself means trusting your inner vision, because your soul knows your path long before the world understands it. J.K. Rowling trusted her story even when others rejected it. You must listen to your intuition with courage and conviction. Your inner vision is your spiritual compass. It guides you toward the life you are meant to live. You must trust your ideas, your creativity, and your purpose even when they feel fragile. Your vision is your truth, your gift, and your destiny. When you trust it, you honor your potential. You must allow your vision to lead you even when logic cannot explain it. Trust transforms uncertainty into opportunity. And once you trust your inner vision, believing in yourself becomes the only logical step. Believing in yourself requires embracing your emotional strength. because emotion fuels passion, creativity, and purpose. J.K. Rowling wrote stories filled with heart because she allowed her emotions to guide her art. You must stop suppressing your emotions and start using them as fuel. Emotion is not weakness, it is power. You must use your feelings to create, connect, and inspire. Emotion gives depth to your dreams and meaning to your journey. You must honor your emotional truth without guilt or fear. Your heart is part of your intelligence. You must allow it to guide you toward what matters. And once you embrace your emotional strength, believing in yourself becomes an act of authenticity and courage. Believing in yourself requires embracing the truth that your lowest moments can become the foundation for your greatest rise, because despair often awakens the deepest levels of strength within you. J.K. Rowling found her purpose in the middle of struggle, heartbreak, and uncertainty, proving that your breaking point can also become your breakthrough point. You must stop seeing rock bottom as the end and start seeing it as a place to rebuild with clarity and power. Your darkest moments reveal who you truly are. You must understand that every time life knocks you down, it gives you a clearer view of what really matters. Hardship strips away the unnecessary and reveals your essence. You must rise not despite your pain, but because of it. Pain clears the path for transformation. Pain exposes the strength you never knew you had. You must trust that your hardest experiences are shaping your resilience. They are teaching you lessons that comfort never could. They are preparing you for the greatness ahead. And once you embrace your low moments as catalysts, believing in yourself becomes your greatest strength. Believing in yourself requires choosing hope, because hope keeps you alive when everything else tries to break you. J.K. Rowling clung to hope even when her life felt directionless, and that hope carried her toward her destiny. You must choose hope every single day, even when doubt feels louder. Hope is the light that guides you through darkness. You must understand that hope is not weakness, it is the fuel of your soul. Hope keeps your dreams breathing. Hope sustains your spirit. Hope inspires you to act when fear tries to stop you. You must protect your hope from negativity and despair. Hope is your inner compass, pointing you toward meaning and purpose. Without hope, belief cannot survive. With hope, anything becomes possible. You must let hope remind you of your potential, your worth, and your brilliance. And once hope becomes your anchor, believing in yourself becomes your natural state. Believing in yourself requires daring to start even when you feel unprepared, because waiting for perfection only delays your destiny. J.K. Rowling did not wait for the perfect moment to begin her masterpiece. She began in the midst of chaos, pain, and uncertainty. You must stop waiting for the ideal conditions to begin. Growth begins when you take the first step, even if it trembles. You must accept that progress is more powerful than perfection. Starting is the act of courage that changes everything. When you start, momentum begins to form. When you start, belief begins to grow. When you start, your destiny begins to awaken. You must trust that clarity will come through action. The beginning will always feel uncomfortable, but discomfort is the birthplace of transformation. And once you dare to start, believing in yourself becomes the only path forward. Believing in yourself requires speaking your dreams aloud, because declaring your intentions gives them life and power. J.K. Rowling spoke her story into existence long before it ever reached the world. You must use your voice to affirm your goals, your purpose, and your vision. Words carry energy. Words shape belief. Words strengthen intention. You must say what you want with confidence and conviction. Your voice is a bridge between your inner and outer world. Speak boldly, even when fear tries to quiet you. Speak bravely, even when others don't understand you. Speak consistently, even when progress feels slow. Every declaration rewires your mind for success. Every spoken dream becomes more real. You must let your voice echo your truth. And once your voice becomes your ally, believing in yourself becomes unstoppable. Believing in yourself requires understanding that your gift has value. Even before the world sees it, J.K. Rowling believed in her story's worth long before publishers recognized its brilliance. You must stop waiting for external validation to confirm your talent. Your gift is real simply because you possess it. You must honor your skills, your creativity, and your intelligence. Your gift is your contribution to the world. You must treat your gift with respect, practice, and dedication. Others may not see your potential yet, but that does not diminish your brilliance. Remember that most world-shaping ideas are misunderstood at first. You must trust that what you have inside you is not accidental, it is intentional. And once you recognize the value of your gift, believing in yourself becomes inevitable. Believing in yourself requires identifying the beliefs that limit you, because self-limiting thoughts are the chains that keep you from rising. J.K. Rowling had to confront her fears and insecurities before she could unleash her genius. You must become aware of the internal stories that sabotage your confidence. Limiting beliefs are learned, not permanent. You must challenge them with truth, evidence, and determination. Every time a limiting belief appears, you must confront it with a stronger belief. You must replace "I can't" with "I am capable," and "I'm not enough" with "I am powerful." Your potential is far greater than the lies you've been told. The mind becomes free when the truth becomes louder than fear. And once you break your limiting beliefs, believing in yourself becomes your foundation. Believing in yourself requires surrounding yourself with environments that support your growth, because your surroundings shape your mindset. J.K. Rowling created spaces, cafes, quiet corners, small rooms where her creativity could breathe. You must create environments that encourage focus, inspiration, and self-belief. Surroundings influence your energy. Environments influence your clarity. Habits grow from the spaces you occupy. You must remove yourself from toxic, negative, or draining places that suffocate your potential. You must intentionally choose places that make you feel alive, hopeful, and powerful. Your environment becomes your silent partner in success. When you choose the right environments, your creativity expands effortlessly. And once your environment strengthens you, believing in yourself becomes your natural rhythm. Believing in yourself requires accepting that transformation takes time, because greatness is not built overnight. J.K. Rowling spent years refining her story before the world ever read a single page. You must stop rushing your growth and start trusting your process. Time is your ally, not your enemy. You must give your dreams space to evolve. You must give your skills time to sharpen. You must give yourself permission to grow at your own pace. Transformation requires patience, discipline, and endurance. You are not late, you are unfolding at exactly the right time. When you stop comparing your timeline to others, peace takes over your journey. And once you trust in the timing of your growth, believing in yourself becomes effortless. Believing in yourself requires releasing the need for approval, because the pursuit of external validation weakens your inner power. J.K. Rowling did not write to please the world, she wrote to express her truth. You must stop seeking permission to be great. Approval is temporary, but self-belief is permanent. When you chase validation, you lose authenticity. You must free yourself from the opinions that limit you. Your life is yours to build, not theirs to judge. Approval cannot fuel your purpose, but conviction can. You must follow your inner compass, regardless of who agrees. And once you release the need for approval, believing in yourself becomes liberating. Believing in yourself requires developing emotional endurance, because emotional strength allows you to rise through storms that others cannot withstand. J.K. Rowling pushed through depression, uncertainty, and heartbreak, proving that emotional resilience can become your superpower. You must learn to endure emotional difficulty with courage and grace. Emotions do not make you weak, they make you human. You must allow yourself to feel, process, and rise. Emotional endurance builds depth, wisdom, and empathy. You must strengthen your heart through healing, growth, and self-awareness. Every emotional challenge shapes a stronger version of you. And once emotional endurance becomes your foundation, believing in yourself becomes unwavering. Believing in yourself requires embracing the magic of persistence, because the moment you refuse to quit is the moment your destiny begins to shift. J.K. Rowling held on to her dream even when the world handed her rejection after rejection, proving that perseverance is stronger than any obstacle. You must persist long after the excitement fades and the challenges intensify. Persistence is the quiet force that transforms dreams into realities. You must become someone who finishes what they start. Persistence reveals your character, your commitment, and your purpose. You must rise each day with a determination that nothing can weaken. Even small actions, when repeated persistently, become unstoppable. You must treat persistence like a sacred promise to yourself. Persistence fuels belief, belief fuels action, and action fuels transformation. You must never let temporary setbacks convince you to abandon permanent dreams. Persistence shows the universe you are serious. And once persistence becomes your identity, believing in yourself becomes second nature. Believing in yourself requires understanding the power of reinvention, because your future does not have to match your past. J.K. Rowling reinvented her life through storytelling, courage, and vision, proving that one powerful idea can rewrite your destiny. You must give yourself permission to become someone new. Reinvention is not betrayal of who you were, it's an evolution into who you are meant to be. You must stop clinging to outdated identities that no longer reflect your potential. Reinvention frees you from limitations and invites new opportunities. You must be willing to let go of old versions of yourself to make space for greatness. Reinvention demands courage, clarity, and faith. You must trust that growth is worth the discomfort it brings. Reinvention opens doors you never knew existed. And once you embrace reinvention, believing in yourself becomes a daily affirmation of your transformation. Believing in yourself requires recognizing the power of your inner voice, because your inner voice is the guide that leads you toward your destiny. J.K. Rowling listened to the spark inside her that whispered stories, characters, and worlds into existence. You must learn to trust your own inner guidance. Your intuition speaks in gentle signals that reveal your purpose. You must stop silencing your inner voice with doubt. Instead, let it lead you toward your next chapter. Your inner voice knows your strengths, dreams, and direction. You must listen to it when the world becomes loud. You must follow it even when its path feels unpredictable. When you trust your inner voice, you align with your truth. And once your inner voice becomes your compass, believing in yourself becomes effortless. Believing in yourself requires embracing vulnerability, because vulnerability allows your authentic self to shine. J.K. Rowling poured her emotions, fears, and hopes into her writing, transforming vulnerability into art. You must stop protecting yourself so fiercely that you hide your true power. Vulnerability is not weakness, it is honesty. You must allow yourself to feel deeply, love fully, and express freely. Vulnerability connects you to your creativity. It connects you to others. It connects you to your purpose. You must accept that vulnerability is the gateway to growth. Your authenticity is more powerful than any armor you wear. And once vulnerability becomes your strength, believing in yourself becomes a profound act of courage. Believing in yourself requires embracing patience, because patience creates space for your greatness to unfold. J.K. Rowling's journey was not sudden, it was the result of years of writing, refining, and persevering. You must accept that meaningful transformation takes time. Patience allows your skills to mature. Patience allows your character to strengthen. Patience allows your dreams to align with the right opportunities. You must stop rushing your growth and trust the process. Patience teaches you to value each step, each lesson, and each moment. Your journey is not a race, it is an unfolding, and once patience becomes your foundation, believing in yourself becomes peaceful and powerful. Believing in yourself requires embracing your ability to create meaning, because meaning transforms ordinary moments into extraordinary purpose. J.K. Rowling transformed her pain into stories that touched the world, giving meaning to every struggle she endured. You must understand that your experiences gain power when you use them to grow and contribute. Meaning gives your life direction. Meaning inspires action. Meaning strengthens resilience. You must reflect on what matters most to you. You must use your gifts to impact others. When you create meaning, you create fulfillment. And once meaning becomes your mission, believing in yourself becomes inevitable. Believing in yourself requires choosing self-discipline, because discipline empowers your belief to take form through action. J.K. Rowling wrote consistently, even in moments of exhaustion, proving that discipline builds masterpieces. You must discipline your habits, your focus, and your energy. Discipline turns intentions into achievements. You must commit to your goals with unwavering dedication. Discipline helps you overcome fear, distraction, and procrastination. You must do the work even when motivation fades. Discipline builds confidence because it shows you what you're capable of. And once discipline becomes your daily practice, believing in yourself becomes your natural rhythm. Believing in yourself requires embracing your potential for greatness, because greatness exists not in perfection but in possibility. J.K. Rowling did not know the magnitude of her future, she only knew she had something meaningful to share. You must acknowledge the potential within you that is waiting to be expressed. Potential grows when you nurture it with belief. You must stop underestimating yourself. Stop assuming your dreams are too big. Stop believing that greatness is reserved for others. Your potential is your birthright. You must protect it, develop it, and trust it wholeheartedly. And once you embrace your potential, believing in yourself becomes your destiny. Believing in yourself requires recognizing that creativity is a form of courage, because bringing your ideas into the world requires bravery. J.K. Rowling shared her imagination with the world despite fear and uncertainty. You must be courageous enough to express your ideas. Creativity requires vulnerability. Creativity requires risk. Creativity requires self-belief. You must trust that your creativity has value. You must create even when you fear judgment. You must express your ideas even when others doubt. Creativity strengthens confidence because it reveals your authenticity. And once creativity becomes your expression, believing in yourself becomes natural. Believing in yourself requires claiming your right to pursue happiness, because joy fuels purpose, passion, and transformation. J.K. Rowling chose happiness even in the face of adversity by doing what she loved. You must allow yourself to seek what lights you up. Happiness energizes your journey. Happiness amplifies your creativity. Happiness strengthens your belief. You must reject the idea that suffering is required for success. You must allow happiness to guide your choices. You must embrace your right to feel fulfilled. And once happiness becomes part of your mission, believing in yourself becomes a joyful experience. Possibility. You must picture yourself achieving what you once feared to attempt. You must allow your imagination to stretch far beyond your circumstances. When you visualize your dreams consistently, your mind begins to believe they are possible. Belief shapes action. Action shapes destiny. You must nurture your imagination with hope and courage. You must protect it from doubt and negativity. Imagination ignites passion, and passion fuels transformation. And once imagination becomes your trusted companion, believing in yourself becomes your greatest strength. Believing in yourself requires embracing the art of perseverance, because perseverance is what carries you through the moments when inspiration fades. J.K. Rowling kept writing even when life challenged her with financial struggle, emotional pain, and overwhelming uncertainty. You must commit to your dreams with a persistence that cannot be broken. Perseverance is the true test of greatness. You must stay committed even when progress is invisible. You must push forward even when exhaustion whispers for you to stop. Perseverance builds character, deepens belief, and strengthens discipline. You must refuse to give up on the goals that ignite your soul. Every step you take, no matter how small, moves you closer to your destiny. And once perseverance becomes your trademark, believing in yourself becomes unshakable. Believing in yourself requires seeing failure as a gift, because every failure carries a lesson that moves you closer to your purpose. J.K. Rowling experienced rejection after rejection, yet she refused to let failure silence her voice. You must embrace failure as part of your evolution. Failure teaches resilience. Failure builds humility. Failure sharpens focus. You must extract wisdom from every setback. Failure is not the opposite of success, it is a crucial part of success. You must understand that behind every great achievement lies a trail of failed attempts. You must keep rising, learning, adjusting, and improving. Failure shapes strength, and strength fuels belief. And once failure becomes your teacher instead of your fear, believing in yourself becomes effortless. Believing in yourself requires cultivating gratitude, because gratitude keeps your heart open, your mind clear, and your spirit strong. J.K. Rowling often expressed gratitude for the simplest things in life, even in her hardest moments. You must learn to appreciate what you have while working for what you want. Gratitude attracts growth. Gratitude amplifies joy. Gratitude strengthens confidence. You must practice gratitude daily, especially when life feels heavy. Gratitude transforms scarcity into abundance. It reminds you of how far you've come. It grounds your belief in what is possible. Gratitude shifts your perspective from limitation to opportunity. And once gratitude becomes part of your identity, believing in yourself becomes a natural expression of inner abundance. Believing in yourself requires understanding that your story is far from over, because every day offers a new chance to rise. J.K. Rowling's life changed in unexpected ways, proving that a single moment can alter the entire direction of your journey. You must never assume that your current situation defines your future. You must remain open to the possibility of miracles. You must remember that transformation can occur in an instant. You are always one decision, one action, or one breakthrough away from a new beginning. You must trust that life still holds extraordinary chapters for you. Your journey is not finished, it is unfolding. You must believe that the best pages of your story have yet to be written. And once you embrace the truth that your story continues, believing in yourself becomes inevitable. Believing in yourself requires nurturing your inner fire, because passion is the fuel that drives achievement. J.K. Rowling wrote with passion that lit up her soul, allowing her creativity to flow despite hardship and doubt. You must reconnect with the passions that make you feel alive. Passion awakens purpose. Purpose awakens discipline. Discipline awakens transformation. You must protect your passion from negativity and fear. Passion reminds you why your dream matters. You must follow the pursuits that excite your spirit. Passion gives meaning to your efforts and power to your vision. And once passion becomes your driving force, believing in yourself becomes a celebration of your gifts. Believing in yourself requires recognizing that your voice matters, because your unique perspective has the power to impact others. J.K. Rowling's voice shaped generations, proving that the world needs what only you can offer. You must honor your truth with confidence. Your voice can inspire, uplift, and transform. You must speak your ideas boldly. You must express your feelings honestly. Your voice carries wisdom born of your experiences. You must never silence yourself out of fear or insecurity. Your perspective is valuable. Your insight is meaningful. Your story is needed. And once you accept the power of your voice, believing in yourself becomes your natural identity. Believing in yourself requires embracing change, because growth demands evolution. J.K. Rowling's life changed dramatically once she stepped fully into her purpose, reminding us that change is the gateway to transformation. You must stop resisting change and start welcoming it with courage. Change expands your possibilities. Change deepens your wisdom. Change strengthens your resilience. You must accept that your comfort zone cannot produce your destiny. You must choose to evolve even when it feels unfamiliar. You must trust that change is preparing you for something greater. And once change becomes your ally, believing in yourself becomes your instinct. Believing in yourself requires stepping into your power, because power is not dominance, it is alignment with your purpose. J.K. Rowling stepped into her power the moment she trusted her gift and shared it with the world. You must own your strength without apology. You must recognize your abilities with confidence. Power is authenticity. Power is courage. Power is self-belief. You must stop dimming your light to make others comfortable. You must stand boldly in your greatness. You must embody the highest version of yourself. And once you embrace your power, believing in yourself becomes your birthright. Believing in yourself requires choosing transformation, because transformation is the moment you decide to rewrite your destiny. J.K. Rowling transformed her pain into purpose, her struggle into vision, and her dreams into reality. You must choose transformation with intention. You must let go of old patterns that hold you back. You must embrace the new version of yourself with love and courage. Transformation requires commitment. Transformation requires trust. Transformation requires belief. You must step into the life you desire with boldness and clarity. And once transformation becomes your decision, believing in yourself becomes your unbreakable truth. You have now journeyed through the mindset, emotions, and inner strength that allowed J.K. Rowling to rise from darkness, poverty, uncertainty, and doubt to become one of the most influential storytellers of all time. You have discovered that belief is not something you are born with, it is something you build, nurture, and strengthen through action, courage, and intention. You have learned that your story, your imagination, your resilience, and your voice hold the power to reshape your entire life. You are not defined by your past, your struggles, your failures, or your fears. You are defined by your willingness to rise, to grow, to evolve, and to believe in the brilliance that exists within you. The world is waiting for your magic. The world is waiting for your voice. The world is waiting for your courage. Your transformation begins the moment you decide to believe in yourself with unshakable conviction. And that moment is right now. If this message awakens something deep within you, let it grow. Subscribe to Daily Global Motivation to fuel your spirit every single day. Like this video to show the world you believe in your own transformation. Comment your new declaration of self-belief, say it boldly, and claim your power. Share this message with someone who needs hope, courage, and belief today. Your story is not over. Your magic is not gone. Your destiny is waiting. Believe in yourself and watch your entire life transform.